to Mrs. Holcomb's classroom, and I've got the worksheet. It's got the answers on it. It's right here. Oh my God.
Patricia, what are you doing?
Nothing?
It doesn't look like nothing, young lady.
I'm sorry.
Now I need you to go back to your assigned seat and get ready for today's lesson.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that that is taken care of and we won't have any more interruptions, will we?
No, ma'am.
Good. So today what we'll be working on is text evidence. Before we went on break, one of the things we worked on was the ACE method. And if you'll remember, it is answer, cite, and explain. If you're already looking at your worksheet, you may notice that you just have the C and the E, which stands for cite and explain. Therefore, I've already given you the answer. You just have to do the other two parts.
Miss Holcomb, straight up, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No worries, Patricia. We're going to do a quick review. That'll get everybody up to date and get them ready to work. Text evidence anchor chart. I have used the ACE method to help us with the worksheet that I've assigned to you. If you need help outside of this video, I have posted a picture in your resources that you can use while you're doing the worksheet. Here we'll find the ACE method, answer, cite, and explain. Answer all parts of the question. Remember that our worksheet has already given us the answer, so we really just need to focus on cite and explain. So we are going to have to find evidence that support the answer that we've already been given. Use the facts or examples from the story that we've read. Then, after we have cited our evidence, you need to explain the connection between your evidence and your answer. This is in your own words. You have to tell me where that connection is. Be able to defend your answer.
Miss Holcomb, can we do one of these together, please?
No problem, Patricia. I am way ahead of you. Worksheet right here. Remember that when it's asking us a question, it's actually giving us the answer of the ACE method. So the example is, Moose was an accomplished football player. The specific evidence from the text to support that is now in his senior year, the Moose had twice been named to the all-conference team and was considered a cinch for All-State. Great, I think that is perfect text evidence. But now we need to explain the connection from the answer and the evidence. The explanation is only the best football players are named to all-conference team. Being considered a cinch for All-State is even further proof that Moose has excellent football skills. All right, so we are going to do one more together just so you have the hang of all this. Number 1, Jerry appreciated the hard work Moose did for him on the football field. What specific evidence from the text do we have that supports that? Well, if you remember back to the text, there's a point where after circling in the end zone a moment while the cheers echoed through the night, Jerry did run across and hug the Moose. That is true. Jerry knew who had made the touchdown possible. So let's write that down right here. Right, so now we need to explain our citation. How does this citation prove that Jerry appreciated the hard work Moose did for him on the football field? Well, let's think about that. Why would Jerry hug Moose? I believe Jerry hugged Moose because he knew that if Moose hadn't blocked for him, there's no way he could have scored the touchdown. So I'm going to write that down right here under explain. Good job. All right, so there's just 3 questions that you have to do on your own now. Remember that this statement right here next to the number is the answer. You just have to cite the evidence and explain the connection. Cite the evidence and explain the connection.
So, Miss Holcomb, you want us to cite the evidence and explain the connection?
Yes, ma'am, that's exactly right.
Well, all right then, I got this.
Oh, but Patricia, since you've seen the worksheet, I don't think it's fair. So you're going to have to do a whole other assignment, okay?
What?
All right, Patricia, to get you started, I'm going to need you to read this book.